Okay, so I'm sure all of you have the same problem as I did back during the time this video came out. It's GOT7's Haji Hajima, aka Stop Stop It. So, you know, first we were at awe about what was going on, like wow, the quality of the video is really great, but then what's going on? You know, well, I'll help you with that. I figured it all out just now. You know, I was always confused about what was going on, and when this was addressed in ASC After School Club with GOT7 for that promotion, I thought, oh yes, this is the day that they're going to explain to me what was going on and all this confusion will be gone. I was wrong. When they asked JB what it meant, what was going on, he kind of made it worse for me. I was even thrown farther down a hole. I was picked up, I was like saved from one small hole and thrown into a big hole. Like that's how confused I was. So this is the quote. I'll tell you the question and I'll tell you what the answer was that JB said. Can you explain the storyline? What exactly happened to JB? So think about the music video. Think about the music video while I read this answer to you. Okay? Like, did it seem that way to you? Okay? So JB said, in the beginning, I was dumped by my girlfriend. I go into shock. Then I see the future me, and then I go into more shock. I fall from the roof and go into the future. And there, the girls are more into me, including my ex-girlfriend. She keeps coming on to me. So I feel really awkward, good, but awkward. She goes up to the roof, so I follow her, and we go back to the past. But I know she's going to dump me after, I know she's going to dump me. I don't know how he knew. So I don't confess. I just walk away. So like his kind of thing kind of contradicts itself. He states that it's his girlfriend, and then all the things about confession, like if she's your girlfriend, why are you confessing to her? Isn't she already yours? Like it kind of contradicts, itself. So, and if you watch the music video, it shows that he's confessing to her, like they're not dating, they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He's confessing so they can become boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm just like, okay, JB, like who told you this? Like, were you just trying to, pull something out of your hat? Like, did anybody tell you guys what was going on for this music video? Because like even the other boys didn't know what their jobs were. They didn't know what the characters were. Like,
I think I'm one of the extras. Because in the music video, I'm only like 12 seconds.
사교성이 좀 좋은?
사교성이 좋은.
네, 그 보면 여성분 두 명이 옆에 있어요. 그 뮤직비디오 한 장면 중에서 되게 사교성이 참 좋은 그런 친구로 나옵니다.
원래 그런 학생이었나요?
그만큼 좋지는 않고요. 항상 조용히 있는데 또 되더라고요, 여기는.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know.
Extra number 3.
Right,
Extra number 3. All right.
The guy sitting
The director
down.
told me that I was supposed to be someone who like doesn't really care that much about
You're just like you listen to your own music. You're just like in your own world.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Bam Bams.
I'm the person who always get bullied in school.
Jackson. From who?
Yes.
JB's friend.
Friend.
Just JB's friend.
everybody was just making up things, thinking that, I think this is it. So for the music video, like, did they tell the plot or 5 minutes before the MV shooting, or did they just like, I want you to do this? What's my motivation? I don't know, but just do it. So like, it's I don't. I wish somebody told me what the music video is about. It would have maybe made the music video better with the acting. I don't know, but it was pretty good. Anyways, like, back to what JB said. So what? I totally strike out. I totally do not regard what he just said here, JB. Like, what? I do not regard anything he said here because it makes no sense. If she's your girlfriend, why are you confessing to her? So basically, here is my MVP for this GOT7 Haji Hajima. JB's a Time Lord. I hate to break it to you, he's a Time Lord. He can jump between space and time. Okay, so were you surprised? No, I'm not. It just makes sense that way, doesn't it? So, okay, what happened? So JB wants to confess to the girl that he likes, but she rejects him. He doesn't go into shock. He looks like he's just like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, bye. Like, there's no sense of shock. The only shock that he got really is when the other JB, it's actually him. That's JB. It's not like a doppelganger or anything. That's him. Comes into the roof, and then that's when he falls, and then he gets thrown into, let's say, a parallel world, because it's dimensions. So he's a Time Lord, you know. So he falls into the other dimension, and he's in the dimension's clothes, and he just, you know, he notices that the other parallel universe, the other parallel her, it's really funny. Like, the first, like, the girl in his world does not even treat him nicely. She's just like, what, you know, her attitude towards him is not good. She's not interested in him. And this other her, I guess you can say doppelganger, you know, because they look exactly the same blood, whatever. So I'll say the doppelganger in that parallel world. Well, we can't say that she's into him. You know, she's really friendly and she acknowledges him, and she has fun with him, but it does not mean that she likes him. So it could be confusing for him. And the reason why I say that, even though the reason why I'm saying that she's not into him is for the fact that in the song, one of Junior's line is saying that the girl says that they're just friends. You know, like, oh, I can agree with that. I'm a girl who likes to have fun with her guy friends, but it doesn't mean that I like them like that, you know? So I kind of understand in that way. I like having fun with you, but I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not into you. So in the music video, it just shows them having like a kind of parallel world fun, and JB wakes up from not nightmare. I'm saying that he just was sleeping. He dreamt about what's the name? What's the girl's from Twice's name? I'm just gonna forget the main girl. So his girl, the girl that he likes in his world, he dreamt about her, and he's just like, oh god. That's when he woke up, like, oh my god. And then he sees her walking in the hallway. So at that time, JB was just like, oh my god, I lost that girl in my world, then maybe I can still be with her in this world. You know, like, this is like a second chance. This girl seems to be really interested in me because she's like coming on to me, but she's being really friendly to me, so maybe she'll regard me better than the girl in my world. So that's when he goes to follow her and ends up on the rooftop, where apparently JB says here that she went to the rooftop. Like, how would you know?
How you know? Mine. How you know?
I guess she just like decided, oh, she's going to the rooftop. I'll go to the rooftop. And then as you can see, she was not there. He goes onto the rooftop and he sees himself slightly from the past, from the other world. This is why he's a Time Lord. Not only can he jump dimensions, but into the future or past. So he sees himself, and you know, he gets thrown back into his original scene, and then it's not at the point in time where he disappeared. It's the point in time before she came onto the roof. So she came onto the roof again. So it really does show that he went slightly back in time before he was confessing to her. And like, I guess in the theory-wise, in the concept symbolic way, it's kind of showing that JB, in whatever world you are, she's not into you. I'm so sorry to say, but this girl is not into you. Whether she shows that she hates you and gives an attitude about it, or she shows that she's friendly with you, you guys are on good terms, she does not like you in that way. And that's basically what happened. So when he returned to that point in time before he confessed, she took out her earphone and wants to listen to what he says, and he just like thinks about it. He's just like, huh. I think he had that realization that in either whatever world, no matter how much he's into that girl, the girl is not interested in him. And that's how the thing ended. What do you think? What do you think about that? Does it seem like something's off? I don't think so. I think it seems like a pretty solid plot theory. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Leave it in the comments below. So I just have to get that off my chest. This theory of mine is more cleaner and more solid than my GOT7 fly one. I'm so sorry, but yeah, can it only make sense that way? Like, whoever told him to say that or whoever explained that to him makes no sense. She was not his girlfriend. Just a girl he liked, tried to confess to, and she rejected him in different worlds. You guys aren't meant to be. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I love you. You can date me. I'm kidding, Junior. I'm kidding. About everything. But yeah. I'm awesome, right? No. Cut that out. But is there any other video you want me to figure out the theories for? The plot theory? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Ugh. What, like, you say, hey, that's fun, but what's going on, Bye. Okay, see you next time, guys.